Welcome to Coffee with Bridget. I hope you enjoyed the artsy intro. Boy, you can see my gray today. I'm proud of my wisdom strands. You know, a lot of people dye their hair and hide their gray hair, but I'm proud of my gray hair. I earned that. It's kind of a little streak, like Rogue from X-Men. If you get the reference, then I love you because you're a geek like me. But um, today I wanted to talk about where I'm going with this vlog and what I'm doing. And quite frankly, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm inspired by other vloggers who are doing things. I personally love the vlogs where people are monologuing and talking about their life, their feelings, what they're doing. I do love the vlogs where people are going out and doing things as well, but I'm much more interested in what people are thinking. And I apologize for the dogs. The neighbor's doing something and the dogs are invested. Um, they're very barky right now. Excuse me. I always burp when I have coffee. It's a thing. So what I really want to say is thank you for being here if you are watching this, because every view matters to me. And, you know, I've watched my views go up, I've watched my hours go up, and my impressions go up, and had some pretty good vlogs that got a lot of views, and some vlogs that got no views at all. So I'm definitely learning. It's a learning curve. And I'm like, okay, I'll give the people what they want. So people enjoyed the food review, so I did another food review. I did a Target haul, which I hope does well. Quite a few people watched that video. Yeah, it's a learning curve. I got more Lego videos to come for shorts, which I enjoy. I really enjoy building the Legos. It's kind of a zen thing, you know, and especially arranging the Legos in a way that's very visually appealing. I get a lot of joy out of that. So basically, I am trying new things, learning what works, and learning what doesn't work. I did get a camera holder for my phone for the car, so I will be doing some car vlogs, which I'm excited about. That way you guys can see something a little bit different. They'll probably just be monologues as well in the car, but it'll give you something to see that's a little bit visually more interesting than just me on a static background. And yeah, I'm excited to see where this goes and what will happen with it. It's definitely a new adventure. And, you know, I'm all about trying new things. So instead of giving up on it, I'm just experimenting and seeing what works and what doesn't work. And what, you know, entertains people and what doesn't. There's a core of you, about 11 or so, 8 to 11, that show up for every video, and I really appreciate that. And it's funny because on my channel, I've been flirting with the 2030 subscriptions. I get to 2030, and then all of a sudden it drops back to 2028 again. So I make someone uncomfortable and they unsubscribe. But like I said in another vlog, I am not for everyone. I am definitely unique, and I embrace that. You know, I love being unique. I love being myself. I do interesting things in my opinion, and that's what leads me, is like, okay, I find this interesting, so let's check this out. Find that interesting, let's check that out. You know, it's kind of like throwing spaghetti at a wall and seeing what sticks. And that's an interesting process. You never know what's going to work. So we will see how things go with my different videos. But, you know, for the most part, I'm going to stick to doing vlogs every day. And it's not, in a way, it is one of the most rewarding things that I've done, because I get to see the improvement in the stats. But at the same time, it's kind of like my writing. I didn't write Coffee Girls for everybody. I didn't write Morosis for everybody. Although Morosis is more general appealing than Coffee Girls. I didn't write Purpose of Life for everybody, or The 13 Moons, or Everyday Awakening. I wrote them for people who are on the same path as me. And being that I am so unique, that's not a lot of people. The 13 Moons did get really popular in Canada. It's where I seem to be selling the most copies of the 13 Moons. And Coffee Girls seems to be more American based. A lot more people in America are interested in Coffee Girls. And it's interesting, I got a written review today for Coffee Girls, and they actually accused me of using AI, which is hilarious because I didn't use AI at all at Coffee Girls. When I wrote Coffee Girls, AI wasn't a thing. That was back in 2005, 2000, or sorry, 20, oh, no, it was 2000, 2010, around there, actually. Because I worked at the coffee house in about 2005. So between 2005 and 2010 is when I wrote that book. Way before AI was a thing. And they accused me of using AI, which I thought was hilarious. Because I sound like an AI, apparently. I guess I sound very professional and put together because AI, that's what the massive systems are for, is to write. That's what they do. That's their whole purpose. So I don't know if to take. I'm going to take that comment as a compliment, actually. I think they meant it as a negative, but I'm going to take it as a compliment because I know I didn't use AI on that at all. So I thought that was really funny, but they gave me a 3 out of 5 stars because they liked the concept. They just said the execution wasn't that great. It's basically what their review said, and a lot of more words than that. They weren't very concise in their writing. They kind of were all over the place. But I appreciate that, and I appreciate the written review. I think that's awesome. So I don't know if anybody's reading Coffee Girls at the moment. There were 3 people reading Coffee Girls, and one person actually paid out of pocket for it. So I did get some money for it, which is pretty awesome. And someone was that interested in Coffee Girls that they paid out of pocket to read it. I don't know if that's the one that gave it a 1 rating, though. The interesting thing about being an author, and when you put yourself out there, you put yourself out there for judgment, rejection, the whole shebang. And I'm here for it. I'm like, reject me, bring it on. I'm not intimidated. I've been rejected before, so I'm not interested in feeling sorry for myself if people judge me critically. That sort of thing just makes me smile. Every reaction is every comment, every reaction, every review, that's a good thing because that helps the algorithm. It helps you get noticed. It says someone took interest enough to comment, to rate, to do whatever it is that they're doing. And as they say, there's no bad press. So bring it on. Criticize me all you want. Tell me I shouldn't use filters. I'm here for it. That's fine with me. And I think that's the exact reason why I don't get a lot of negative comments. I'm very lucky that I don't get a lot of negativity. And I don't mind that people judge me. I just really am not bothered by it because I have such a strong core sense of self that I know that I'm going to be fine no matter what other people think of me. And that is powerful. So if you take nothing else away from today, take that and run with it. So I hope you have a wonderful day. This vlog is over. Take care and bye for now.